Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing the Alpha Corruption Sounds on Undertale Multiversal Background. This character is a Game Pass character. As of today, this character costs 4,500 Robux and is required to have 50,000 souls to use it for Phase 1, and if you want to use it Phase 2, 120k souls. We have showcased this character before as Phase 1, so be sure to check out that video. As of to enter the Phase 2, you are required to take 45 amounts of your maximum HP. The maximum HP that you have can be upgraded with shards that you can use. The shards can be obtained through killing bosses and playing the game for a certain amount of time. Now, as of Phase 1, he will keep screaming the same words of "I'll kill you," and that is the Phase 1 each time you take the maximum damage. And now, to enter the Phase 2, he will start laughing. He will start laughing and telling you that you think you kill me, and that's a good joke. And as he's entering the Phase 2, he will have a sword that he will obtain. And the character seems to look exactly the same as Phase 1. The character's moveset has also been changed to have being 6 moves: Bone Throw, Virus Insertion, Cyber Path, Forthcoming, Disobedience, and Crit MP1. The Bone Throw seems to be the same as before, and seems to do the exact same thing, throwing bones as of Phase 1. And it seems to have more bones. The Virus Insertion seems to have become 6 puddles instead of 1, to create a circle around the player and a bigger range than before. As you can see here, the puddle is very larger and it takes longer to get out of them, so the player will take more damage than before. Now, it is time to try out the Cyber Path. Has become really huge and it covers more area to take damage for. Now it's time for the next move, Forthcoming. This move is the same as Ray of Disbelief, while this one seems to be one blast and it's really huge, and the duration of this move seems to have become shorter than before. Now it's time for the next move, Disobedience. This move is the same as the old move, Primal of Darkness, but instead you throw a sword up into the air and players near the sword will take damage, instead of just stand still will take damage. Now it's time for the next move, and my favorite, Create Empty One. This move only can be triggered if aimed on a player. As of this move, it teleports you straight behind the player, giving them a really high slowness effect, while dealing really high damage. This move can be great for combo starters and using some moves such as Disobedience and Cyber Path, and the move Virus Insertion. You can deal 50 damage with this move, and even if you miss a player, it won't trigger the move. So this move is really strong if you correct it. It's time to test cooldown for each move. We start with Bone Throw. The Bone Throw is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds to throw again on the Bone Throw. The next move, the Virus Insertion, and the cooldown for this move is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 seconds to use Virus Insertion again. The next move is Cyber Path, and the cooldown of Cyber Path is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 seconds. Now it's time for the next move, Forthcoming, and the Forthcoming cooldown is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 seconds. Now it's time for the next move, Disobedience. And this move's cooldown is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 seconds. Last but not least is create empty one. As I stated before, this will not be triggered if you're not aiming on a player. As of there, we have a player. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34 seconds. Now, it is time to try out the range of each of these moves. As we did it before, we'll head right to this place where we did phase 1. Now, it's time to try out the range of Bone Throw. And the Bone Throw range is pretty good. The bones will, if you're aiming at a certain point, they will all hit the same point where you're clicking to deal high amounts of damage. And it's really great. Right insertion, as before, if you can see where you aim, then the virus will be used from that point. So it has a really long range. And so we're gonna try right over there near the fountain. We'll try and put it. And as you can see now, when we click, it hits right there. So as long as you can see where you're clicking, the move will hit them. Next up, it's time for Cyber Path. And as stated before, this one is more bigger than before. So we have to go a little bit forward to be able to see the move range. And as you can see, anyone inside of them, inside the zone, will take damage. So it has a pretty good move compared to the smaller one, which was phase 1. Now it's time for next move, Forthcoming. And this one is really huge and it's fast. So players, if you cannot hit them while they are inside the range, will take damage. Next up, Disobedience. Sadly for this move, it doesn't have a very long range. The only way to know if it hits is to aim near a player. And, as you can see right here, it did not hit them. You need to be close to the sword. So, they must be very close to it to deal heavy damage. Remember to use create empty ones before using Disobedience. That is a tip that I got. Last but not least is the create empty one. Same for virus insertion. As long as you can see the player and click them, it will trigger. Meaning if you go right here and on that tiny sound over there, it will instantly teleport to him, dealing damage. Now, as we have done all of that, it's time for next step. Is to try out damage. Sadly this time I don't have any one that will empty type, but we'll use people. For this, it is 2411 for the Bone Throw. Next up, we have Virus Insertion, which also deals 2411 damage, known as Bone Throw. The longer they are in the zone, the more damage they take. So, after that, we have Cyber Path. Let's try Cyber Path out, which also deals 2411 damage to the player when they are taking damage inside of the zone. After that, we have next move, Forthcoming, that we have to try out. Now it's time for the next move known as Forthcoming, and the damage is 2411 damage, as you can briefly see on this map. Now for the next move, Disobedience. As said before, this move is very hard to land due to its short range, so I will try at the same time create empty one to be able to deal damage. And if you understand, we hit him right there, and pass Disobedience. It is 7,241 damage with empty one, while Disobedience deals 2,618 damage for 5 ticks, and it also drains a bit of the dodge. And that is the damage save all of the moves. Now it's time to see the messages each time you lose dodges. As of dealing dodges, you need to fully kill the player stage, and each time you do that, you will keep screaming "You're pointless" each and every time when he loses his daughter, and this will go on until you have 0 daughters left. And when he dies, he just explodes. So that is all for this video. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, and share it. Goodbye everyone.